Good afternoon and welcome back to Arizona State University. We're here in the Sun Devil Fitness Complex. Our first semifinals of the men's gold #1. We have Timothy Jack in the white shirt from BYU playing against Ariel Tito from Colorado State University. Should be a great match this afternoon. 2 quick rallies won by Timothy Jack. Trying to get into the service box. Second to get the first point. Hale handles that serve very well. Moving him back to the service box.
Second serve.
Ariel taking his time. One of the good things to have in a service preparation is a ceremony, a little ritual that you do that calms you down. Make sure you get the right serve off the first time. A little too casual on that backhand return. Putting Timothy Jack back in the service box. Great pass by Ariel Tito, putting back in the service box. Short serve. Oh. Ref calls it an ace. 3-1. Great choice by Tim going forward after hitting that shot. Effectively putting himself in the way, but still continuing to not be called with the hinder. Ariel had an open court, puts it away. All right, so we had a quick referee timeout. Keeping score on a tablet the referee has in his hand. If he hits the home button or hits back, of course, both of those would be issues that need to be resolved. But back to paying attention to the game. Great shot by Tito. Dies in that back left corner. We'll replay that.
One serves 5.
Introduce yourselves and then jump in on.
All right, hello everyone. I'm Ben Barron,
Hi, I'm Andy Lefevre.
and we're just joining the match here. Ariel Tito and Timothy Jack. 5 serves 2. Oh, replay hinder there probably?
Fell over.
Yep, got a replay called there. Good call. 2 serve 5.
Second serve.
All right, I just want to preface saying I've never played racquetball before, so I have close to zero idea what's going on, but I'm here to learn.
So that is a side out. So you got 2 short serves. So if you don't get it in 2 serves, you lose service. So switch serves. Andy was one of my friends here, supporting my last match that was just on. So he's gonna learn on the fly here. Short serve.
Second serve.
Nice pinch shot there. Timothy.
All right, after watching a couple matches, I've noticed a few things. This difference between serves, you see those drive serves and you see those lob serves. What's the benefit between doing one or the other?
Nice serve right there. So there's a few reasons why you want to hit a lob serve or a drive serve. So drive serves, if you want to hit them, normally you hit that on your first serve, so you can get it. You're trying to get a weak return from your opponent, and then lob serves you'll do on your second serve to make sure you can get it in. Have 2 shorts or longs in a row. So you don't sometimes you do a lob serve on the first serve. Nice pinch there. Do lob serve just because it's a good serve and then you have trouble returning it. Like what's going on right now, this is a great backhand lob down the wall. It's causing Tito a lot of problems right now. Nice shot there.
Get back, Tim. Let's go. We got it.
Tito is at Colorado Pueblo, and Jack goes to BYU.
Got a feel for those Colorado inhabitants right now, all that snow they've been getting.
There's a lot going on over there. 2 feet yesterday, I think they said?
I think so, something like that. Shout out my brother and sister-in-law. They're out in Colorado Springs dealing with all that right now.
Nice little rally we got going on here. Set up. And nice pitch. You hear the cheer in the background. That's the whole BYU team. They've always got the biggest team here. Big supporters. So, and then Andy, when you see people jumping,
Yeah.
you know what that is. So they'll jump. So the goal is to hit it low, right? So you want to jump over the ball to gain. So you keep your court position so you don't lose it. So instead of like running all the way to the side and giving the whole court, you'll jump over. So keep your court position while still giving them a shot to hit.
Great shot by Jack.
It's a nice little replay right there. Set up. Shot. He's loving that front right corner. 5-6. He's caught all the way back up.
All right, if you were down there right now, what would you be doing different?
Would I be doing different? I mean, this is a good lob serve. I mean, just try and get a good return, get him into the back of the court if possible. Not a bad return, spin him around a little bit. Nice shot.
Yeah, 0-0 ball game.
All tied up. This is a great serve. It's hard to cut off and do anything defensive with, and then it's sticking on the wall. Ooh, skip that one in.
6-6.
Timeout from Tito. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Ben Barron
And I'm Andy Lefevre coming at you live with the Collegiate Nationals.
from ASU, Arizona State University, in Tempe, Arizona.
Right now we've got a 6-6 ball game between Ariel Tito and Timothy Jack. Looking pretty good so far.
Nice competitive game.
All right, we got Tito with the serve.
Switching it up, going down. I've been doing that before. Long, second serve.
Go, Tim. Got it, Tim. 7-6. Second serve.
So you see the drive serve there, short, and then he's going to lob serve to make sure he gets it in on his second serve.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, it's the second solid line, correct?
Correct.
That they get over? Okay.
Yep. So the dotted line is safety line for the players. So you can't, on the serve, you can't pass that dotted line until the ball bounces. Or once it crosses it on a fly, and then you can hit it out of the air. Nice shot there. Cross court.
Got to imagine these balls are coming at you fast when you're in there.
It is. It looks pretty easy from out here once you get in
It
there.
does look a little
it's
easy out here.
A little faster. Probably going 120. These guys, I would say. Ooh, unlucky crack there on the sidewall. That's the worst. You got a big setup coming, and then it cracks out, and you just lose the point right there. That is the worst feeling. Three-point run here. Wouldn't be surprised if I saw a timeout at this point or the next one. I think you get two or three. I'm not really sure.
How often do you use timeouts?
It depends. the match is going pretty well, like both, it's a tight match both ways. If I feel like my opponent's like getting on a little run or getting a little hot, I like to take a timeout. Or if I'm down a little bit, just need to like regroup, I'll take it. But way to not listen to me, got the side out and right back into the service box.
6 serves next.
Or if I'm tired.
Yeah, of course.
That's always a big one. After a long rally.
I can only imagine how much this game takes out of you. I grew up playing golf, so not a very aerobic exercise.
Oh yeah, he's the biggest athlete out there. And that cracked off the front wall for him. He got him right back. Works both ways, I guess.
Jack slowly climbing back.
That rhymed. I like that. Short serve.
Second serve.
Let's get there. Be a tough shot. Yep. Stuck it right on the wall. Nothing you can do about that.
8 serves 9.
8-9.
Quite literally getting backed into a corner right there.
It's a great backhand lob he's got going right here. He's cutting it off, but he's not. It's funny, on this court you think you'd lob on the forehand because that glass wall, it's pretty hard to, it can be hard to pick up the ball on it. It's pretty, it looks like from the outside it doesn't look like it's that bad. From the inside you can lose it. The lights are a little bright in there.
Yeah,
Blends
you
into
got
the crowd on the right as well.
It's hard coming off the glass compared to the regular wall over there.
10 serves 8.
There's one court that I've played on before that actually had white floors. That it's a nice Z-serve.
What's his name?
So Z-serve was, so when you serve it, it hits the front wall, then the side wall, and then shoots the opposite corner. So it kind of, and then it pops out from the
Mimics
side,
a
so
Z.
it makes a Z.
Okay.
Yeah. And the name.
You guys aren't a very creative bunch, are you?
Oh yeah.
No. All right, we got a score of 11-8. Tito leading Jack.
Football. Second serve.
He just got called for a foot fault.
Football. Football.
Tito's a little
second serve.
confused by that call. So foot fault is, so,
gonna need some-
so there's
some
two
guidance.
so there's two kind of foot faults. So one is if your foot's, so both feet have to totally be inside the box.
I'm
when you
assuming
serve.
that big middle box, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So between the two solid lines. So his foot was a little bit out on the backside of it, and so he got called for a foot fault. So that means it's automatically second serve.
Ah.
And the other one, so on the back line, it's if any part of your foot is outside of the box. But when you make your service motion, your front foot can be on the solid line in the front. But if it goes completely over it, then it's a foot fault, and then it's second serve as well. Or if it's second serve, then you lose your service.
Ah. I wish I had a printout of all the rules.
Good shot.
Nice shot by Jack.
He thought it skipped, looked at his camp, told him it was a good shot.
It's got to be nice to have a team full of supporters behind you.
It is. It's nice as the player, but it can also be a little frustrating as an opponent too. Just cheering, like not much cheering for yourself, and then your opponent hits a good shot or you skip one, and then they start cheering. It can get in your head a little bit.
10 serves 11.
You can also use it as motivation as the opponent too.
Yeah.
If you want to try and quiet the crowd.
Ooh.
It's a 1-point game here. This is a really good game.
This is a fantastic game.
Very good semifinals we got going here.
11 serves 10.
Remember, this will play in the finals tomorrow at 1:30.
I believe you're playing tonight at 6 p.m.
That is correct. I'll be playing at 6 p.m. Semis, and then for a chance to get into the finals.
Any viewers out there want to come cheer on Ben Barron, 6 p.m. tonight, Arizona State University Fitness Complex.
Got the support here. So, not a high quality rally. Is that a point? Or did
10 serves 11.
no, 10-11.
Ah.
So
All right, let's see what Jack does with this serve. Going back to that backhand.
Sticking with it. That was short. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Got to have a quick eye in this game.
Nice shot. So you just got to figure out another return to this serve. He's trying to cut it off, not doing a lot with it, and he's leaving it right in the middle of the court for Timothy to just.
You got to think
Tim,
about.
Just it's Tim to just this attack in the front of the court.
Got to think about what's going through Tito's brain right now.
Yeah, he's struggling. I mean, he's hitting an offensive shot there. He got a setup kind of off the serve, then left it off the back wall for an offensive shot for Tim, and he just rolled it out.
All right, update on score. Jack has now taken the lead, 12-11.
I think this is his first lead of the game. I'd like to see a timeout from Tito. If he doesn't get this point here.
Figured out a nice return to that serve there.
Tough shot. Every time I'm saying I think they should take timeouts, they get right back in the box. So good thing I'm not coaching them.
11 serves, 12.
Good thing you're a player.
Let's see what the calling a replay there. Safety replay.
Now, what's the ruling if you happen to run into your opponent?
So it depends on the situation. So that was also 3 walls. So if it hits the front wall, side wall, and then the other side wall without bouncing before the second side wall, it's a second serve. Nick lob there. Tie game again, 12-12. What's the question?
What happens if somebody runs into each other?
Oh, yes. So it depends on the situation. Normally, you'll just replay it. But sometimes if you have like a big offensive shot coming up, you get what's called an avoidable hinder. So an avoidable hinder ends the rally, and if you served it, you get a point, and if you were on the receiver, you go up to serve. So you win the rally off that point because they took away your offensive shot. That was a great shot right there by Tito to the right corner. So avoidable hinders or penalty hinders, whatever you want to call them, can happen like that. Or you're shooting right in front of you, and they're taking away your offensive shot. You lose the point. So as the person who's not hitting the ball, you have to give your opponent 2 shots. You have to give them a down straight in or a cross court, which goes to the other side. There's only 2 offensive shots you have to give your opponent. People like hitting a reverse pinch, so like where you go to the opposite corner. That's an offensive shot, but you're not required to give that shot to them. So if you get hit on that, it's just a replay. Ace serve there by Tito. First game point coming up. 14 serving 12. C serves no problem. Never mind. Loud cheers from the crowd. Got 12 serving 14.
12 serves, 14.
Games are win by 1, so 15-14, you win. Short serve.
Second serve.
Well, looks like he's going to the forehand.
That's going to be a problem. Nice get. Uh-oh.
Right.
14.
This is quite the nail biter.
Yep. Love to see a 14-14 here.
Yeah. We're drawing quite the crowd.
Got onlookers, students. Wow. That was a great shot.
Oh, man. You got to imagine what's going through Tito's brain right now.
14-14. He's the best. Next point wins. Timeout. Who took it?
It looks like Jack.
All right. We'll be back.
I'm Jessica Parrilla, and I play with Gearbox. A great athlete is about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once, and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here, so enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Once again, I'm Ben Barron.
And I'm Andy Lefevre.
We got 14-14, game one. Tim serving. He just took a timeout serving after scoring 2 points. That's an interesting strategy. Around the world ball. Another one right back. Oh. Wow. Great rally. Oh, no. Hate to see it end that way. Cracking out on the back wall. Those are the ones you say sorry for, but you're very happy that it happened.
Yeah.
The great dive and get.
That timeout was an interesting call. Let's see how it serves him at the end.
You got momentum scoring 2 points in a row. All right, drive serve. Wrap around, that's good serve. Nice return. Game one goes to Tito.
You know, you got to commend Tim for that comeback.
That was a great
quite the
comeback.
rally.
Yeah, he found something there. Let's see if he keeps it rolling in game two. We'll be back. All right, welcome back, everybody. I'm Ben Barron.
I'm Andy Lefevre, and we're here with Game 2 of the semifinals between Ariel Tito and Timothy Jack.
Just had a great game one, 15-14, nail biter. Hopefully game two is just as good.
All right, coming off a first match win, you got to think Tito's feeling pretty good right now. What do you think Jack's going through his brain right now? What do you think he's changing for game two?
I don't think he should change very much. I mean, what was he down, 5-6-1?
I believe it was 5-1.
He got that in there with that lob serve. I think it's working real well. He's getting a lot of weak returns off of it. That's a great serve to continue doing. Tito just had a few nice shots there at the end. One lucky little crack, but those happen all the time. So we'll see if he changes anything up from game one. But he's going on the glass now. Skip that one in. That glass can be tricky as a returner, but once you serve it, sometimes you lose it when they return it back to you, so that can also be a little tricky. So that's also something to think about too. Second serve. this is also a Z serve, but this is called a Z lob because you're hitting it nice and soft.
Very creative.
I know. Just add lob right after it. Some nice weak returns off of that. It can be a tough serve because it's going away from, it's going at an angle from you. You got to hit it overhead.
This game makes you stay on your toes. Hand-eye coordination that you have.
Yeah.
There we go.
A lot of people look at it and they just think, oh, you just hit it as hard as I can. There's a lot of strategy that goes into it. Short serve. I like that he's going back to this. This was definitely his most effective serve in game 1. Just like that. I finally got one right.
Seems like both players have something that works for them.
Yeah, I was doing this serve in my match just before this one. It was working pretty well. Wonder if he stole it from me. Probably not. Nice shot there.
So who are you here supporting today, Ben? What school are you with?
I am with Creighton University. So that's originally from Omaha, Nebraska, but they have grad school down here at Phoenix for like a lot of med programs. So they have a med school, they have physical therapy, which is what I'm doing for grad school currently. I mean, they've got physical assistance, nursing, occupational therapy.
They got it all,
and
don't
pharmacy.
they?
They've got all of them there. I think they want to open a dentistry school there too. That's a little north of Central Phoenix.
Yeah. And so you did your 4 years at NAU. You played racquetball there as well. And because of COVID, you got 2 extra years, correct?
That is correct. So, yeah, I went to NAU all 4 years for my undergrad. And then COVID happened my sophomore and junior year. So I've still got 2 years of eligibility left, and I'm using one of them. Great serve by Tito. Starting to feel himself a little bit, it looks like. Good timeout here from Tim. And we'll be right back.
I'm Jessica Parrilla, and I play with yearbooks. A great athlete is make about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once, and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here. So enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
Welcome back, everyone. Middle of game 2. Tito's up just like last game, 5-1.
Yeah, well, if it's anything like game 1, we might see another comeback.
We know he can do it. Actually played Tim 2 years ago at this tournament. Very good player. I think that year I played him, he was only playing for less than a year, which was very good for that. It was very impressive. Good rally going here. Very good up front. Both pinches on both sides like that.
Very hard-fought rally by Jack there.
Tito pointing to the right corner, the right back corner over here at his camp. I think he's saying this is where I wanted it to go, and it did not go over there. There's a lot of shots that look great in your head when you're hitting them and just do not work out. Shot there.
Get back, Tim. 5 serves, 1.
I like how Tito's changing up his serve a lot. He's trying to get different looks, see what works against Jack, and also just not letting him see the same thing over and over and get used to it, you know.
Seems like that front hand drive serve is working pretty well for him.
Mm-hmm. You rarely see anyone do a backhand drive serve in this game. A few pros that do it, that's not it.
You gotta imagine you have pretty strong body build. Not the opposite hand.
Nice shot there. That's a tough shot. serving 6.
All right, serving from the right side of the square.
And just nicely taps it down the line. So the reason he was able to do that is because the serve didn't kick out as much as he'd like to. So he had to give him room to shoot the ball, and then there's just no way he's getting to the corner in time. Right idea, just
Wrong execution.
yeah. Foot fault. Second serve. You rarely see that get called.
I must have bad eyes because I have
Well,
zero clue how that was a football.
it's not the first thing you look for.
Yeah.
A lot of refs don't look at that. Myself included. That skipped. No, he's calling it good.
Ah.
Tim thought it skipped. I thought it skipped.
Oh, you can't argue with the ref.
Ref calls it good. You can, just won't get you very far. That one for sure. Sure.
Seems like Tito is getting comfortable right now.
See if Tim can kind of get back. Good shot there.
All right.
Those are always good shots because if when it hits the sidewall and kind of wraps around, it's not just straight in for the opponent that gets to return it. So you got to spin. It's a lot of moving parts, so those can be difficult to return. And then sometimes you get a crack on the front wall, you get a crack on the back wall. A lot of things can go well for you there.
That one looked to be a little short.
Oh, all right. So what you just saw there was, so Tito had his racket above his head. So that means you, as a server, you cannot serve. So you get 10 seconds as an opponent, as a receiver or server between points. So he had his racket up, so that means you can't serve. And like that on second serve, you lose your serve, and if it's first serve, it automatically goes to second serve. So a little strategy as an opponent, if the server isn't looking back at their receiver to see if they're ready or not. So then you can, like that, you just get a free side out, and you don't have to hit the ball. So that's why when you watch, you see the server look back to the return. It's not just saying hi. They're making sure they're ready.
You'd like to see Tim get a couple points here.
He just got one right there. Tito's skipped a few points for him.
Slowly coming back.
Oh, 7-3. That is correct.
3-7, my apologies.
Didn't pick that up. As a player, you always got to pay attention too, even if you have a ref. That was a great serve there by Tim. That one was on the wall. Tito lost it, couldn't see it, and swing and a miss. Because you also don't want to break your racket on the wall too. They're expensive little things.
Yeah.
Nice return there by Tito.
Walking around here today, I've seen bags full of about 6, 7 rackets.
Yeah.
Gotta imagine.
Must be nice. I've got about 3 or 4. And they're all different versions of the same racket. So they all hit a tiny bit different. Ace serve there
Probably
by Tito.
to the normal eye, they don't see a difference, but I'm sure you guys do.
Oh, yeah. Eddie and I played baseball together. So it's just many of you guys have played. On the bat, all of them are a little bit different. Dive and roll will get there. Big setup in the front. Smart shot.
Oh.
Good shot there by Tim.
Sometimes it pays off to play with your head, not your heart.
The worst is when you dink those in the front and then you skip them 2 feet from the wall. That's very demoralizing. Good little rally going here. Get there.
Oh.
Nice
I couldn't
shot.
tell. Did he get there?
He did get there.
Oh, wow.
Just because I told him to. That's the only reason.
Do you think he could hear you from up here?
Oh, for sure.
Ah.
We have a connection like that.
Coming back with that lob.
Wow, that's a nice shot. It's a very tough shot too.
I'm noticing a trend. I think Tim likes to come from behind and try to take the lead back.
Yeah, I think he likes getting his opponent a little too comfortable, and then he pounces on him. This lob serve to the forehand's working real well for him. These lob serves to both sides are going well. Big setup in the front. Yep, smart shot. Got a ball game here. 8 serving 6.
So say we have a tiebreaker. Does that also go to 15, or what is that?
That goes to 11.
To 11,
To
okay.
11, a little bit shorter.
Still win by 1?
Yep.
Okay. Well, hopefully for the viewers' sake, we get a tiebreaker. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Tim would love that, and Tito would not. I'm sure they both have doubles later today. I'm just playing singles, so I have 1 or 2 matches a day. I had 1 yesterday, 2 today, and then if I win my semis tonight, 1 tomorrow. So if you play singles and doubles, you get about 1 or 2 matches per day as well.
Wow.
So sometimes you can get tired from one of your matches, you go into another one.
Fantastic shot by Tim, bringing him 1 point behind Tito.
7 serving 8. Tito with his racket up. Tim saw it this time. Don't make the same mistake twice, right? Woo! And that's what you call a flat rollout. Hit the front wall, hit the little crack there, and just literally roll. Can't do much about that.
All right, Tito's back serving.
Tito thought it skipped. Ref called it good. I couldn't really see that one. That was a hard one to tell. I think it was good, though.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with the ref there. I also have no clue what's going on, so.
Short serve there. Oh, door just waltzed open. So you can also have, in matches, you can have what's called, so it's going to be a replay. So, see that kind of bumped into each other there. So sometimes you can, in matches you can have what are called line judges, so you'll have one person on each side of the court, outside of it, and if you don't like the ref's call.
Ooh, slamming into the glass.
If you don't like the ref's call, you can appeal it, and then it goes to the line judges, and they either agree or disagree with the ref. So if both disagree with the ref, you actually, the call is overturned, and you get the point. So if it's a split decision, one agrees, one disagrees, the call stands because then it's 2 against 1. And you can also say, oh, I didn't see it, as the line judge as well. So it takes a little bit of the pressure off the ref. Both these players, very nice, no arguments with the ref. A lot of players like to argue a lot, and they can get a technical and lose a point.
Got a nice little rally going here. 8-8 ball game.
Ooh, skip that one up front.
Spoke too soon. Back to 9-8.
Tough shot.
Nice little recovery there from Tim.
And a nice little put away. Hitting cracks all over. Big sigh from the crowd on that one.
I must say, this is a very sizable crowd for this match between these two.
Nice shot there. We've got whole back row filled, whole glass sidewall filled as well, and then we've got pretty much around the rails up top too. Standing room only. This is probably one of the best matches of the tournament so far. Don't want to miss it. It's one of my favorite tournaments to go to because you come with the team. So normally most tournaments you kind of just go there by yourself and people watch just because they're like, oh, it's a good match. But at this one, you have people there watching, cheering you on because they're your team. So that's always a really nice feeling. And I think BYU probably,
I think they're sitting right in front of
at a
us.
small glance, probably about quintuples the size of Tito's supporters.
9 serves 10.
Great serve there, 9 serves 10. Might have 15-14 here again.
You can't argue with a competitive game.
You know, it's much better watching them than it is playing them.
Oh. I'm just sitting here thinking about all the calories I could be burning.
I mean, thinking about it probably burns a few, I bet.
Got to use some brain power.
I'm in PT school. That's, you know, I know that stuff.
Looking like we're got another tie ball game.
Skip that one.
Well,
Tim takes the lead.
here we go. Let's see what Tim can work with here.
First lead of the game here. Let's see if he can close this one out. Nice pass there. Goal with pass shots is for it to bounce twice before it hits the back wall so that your opponent can't return it.
Well, it looks like we're taking another
We got
timeout.
a timeout here. We'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, everyone. Once again, I'm Ben Barron.
And I'm Andy Lefevre, coming at you live from the Intercollegiate Championships. We've got Ariel Tito and Timothy Jack head-to-head, 11-10 Jack right now. Second match.
Second game.
Sorry, game. My bad.
I'm
still learning.
We're working on it. We're
I'm
working
still
on
learning.
it. It's okay. It's okay to make mistakes.
All right, we got Tito with the serve to start off after this timeout. Let's see what he goes with.
I think he took the timeout, wanted to go talk to his camp over there and kind of figure out what serve.
So it looks like he's got his foot on the line right now. That's allowed, correct? Okay.
I think it would be, but he didn't call it that time. Called it short, though.
That one did look short.
Either way, same result. Foot followed short, same thing. High lob to the forehand. He's got some good returns off that. Not that time. So that one didn't get far enough back, so he was able to shoot it. It was a great shot there.
Yeah, it
Nick
looks like
lob to the
Tim's coming back with a vengeance.
Skip that one. This is an interesting matchup too, because both of these these aren't players that just overpower you. They're more finesse. I don't know if I want to say finesse, but like finesse and control players. So they put the ball where they want it. They won't overpower their opponent, but they'll just get shots where they want them. They're not going to overhit that much. So it's always funny watching like a player that one of them like doesn't overpower you, and then watching them play a player that hits the ball really hard. Because it's just like the yin and the yang going at each other.
Yeah, these last few, just going back and forth. Coming back with the front hand.
Big setup here down. Shot before that, I would like to see Tito go down the line. He had the whole line open and went reverse pinch. And not that you don't make it. It's a
Yeah,
setup,
I've
and
noticed.
it's also a tough shot.
Tito's got quite the control with that racket. He's able to put that ball pretty low.
All right, we're back. Sorry, power got cut off real quick. 10 serving 13. Tim scored a few points while we were gone.
I'm not quite sure what went on that.
All right. Nice get. A lot of nice gets there.
There we go.
I'm sure you can hear that cheer. BYU's getting pretty loud down there. They're wanting to see a tiebreaker.
Yeah, I won't mind seeing a tiebreaker.
I wouldn't either. It's a great game to watch. I like that he's changing up all sorts of these lobs so Tito can't get a grip on one of them. Left it up, and he killed it.
Here we go. Match point.
First game point.
Game point, sorry.
First game point here for Tim. Another timeout. Just like the first time, I don't know if I agree with that.
At least this time he's got a little bit of a cushion.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens when we come back. Welcome back. Score is 14 serving 10. Lob serve to the backhand. Tito goes up to the ceiling. Might be a setup off the back wall here. Yeah, once again he called timeout at 14 while serving and doesn't score. I just don't. Personally, I don't agree with that.
Might be nerves or something, but
I mean, maybe he's using his strategy like, oh, maybe Tito sit there and think about how he has 14, but I mean, you just scored a point to get 14. The momentum's with you. I don't really understand why you'd stop that.
yeah, you got to match. You'd be going with the momentum.
Yeah, I mean, this sport is all about runs. I mean, Tito went up both games, then Tim runs it back up, and here we are.
Both going off the
Got a ceiling ball rally here, so there's the setup. Skies it. Oh!
Fantastic return.
Get there. Oh, he skipped that one. That was a great get there. Tito thought the rally was over. He was already fist pumping, and the ball's coming back towards him. 11-14. This drive serve's been Tito's best serve right here. He's just struggling to get it in.
I think that one went short.
Yep. That's why you get two. You got a lob serve coming up after that. Backhand lob Z, those are tough to return. Nice shot there. Second game point here, I think. I would assume, right? I think it's 2.
14 serves 11.
14-11. This is one where you don't want to give Tito too many chances to crawl back into it. You just want to put it away right here. Lob serve going up to the ceiling. Another ceiling ball rally. Nope, that was short. Shooting that. Ooh. Punches it in the corner.
Little finesse play by Tito there.
You got the player behind you. That's when you pinch the ball. So it pinches those ones that hit the sidewall, front wall, and then just kind of stay up front.
Yeah.
So you want to hit those normally when the player's behind you, because you have to run to get it. When they're in front of you, you want to pass them. Because if you pinch it, you leave it up when they're in front of you, then they have the whole front court to kill it when you're behind them. It's tough. It's a good serve here.
It went off the second serve lob.
Nice get there. Left it up. Nice shot there. I like that he shot that. See how like Tito was right in front of him? A lot of players would raise their hand and ask for a replay on that. And sometimes, like maybe asking for an avoidable, if you don't get it, you replay it. But he shot it, you won the point off of it. Sometimes you just gotta take it because they're just so out of position. Who cares if it's gonna be a point? Don't let the ref decide that. You just kill the ball and you decide it. You know, that should be game. Going tiebreaker, 15-11. Making Tito dive out here. This is gonna be a great tiebreaker coming up.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to
And
watch
good for
it.
the viewers. We got free racquetball.
Exactly. All right, we will be back shortly.
I'm Jessica Parrilla and I play with gearbox. A great athlete is make about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here, so enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
Alrighty, welcome back everyone. We are in game 3 of this matchup between Ariel Tito and Timothy Jack. I'm Andy Lefevre.
I'm Ben Barron.
We've got a good one for you guys.
It's always nice to see tiebreakers. So this will go to 11, so each point is a little more crucial.
Yeah.
So as Jack probably doesn't want to get down 6-1 because that's not a lot of room to get back into it.
Yeah, you gotta imagine both of them are feeling pretty uncomfortable right now.
So that one was, I would have, if I was Jack, asked for a replay on that because it went right by Tito and you probably couldn't see it. You kind of saw him flail out at the end, raise your hand, ask for it. So that's called a screen. If it goes right past the person, you can't see it, you replay it. So you can kind of see you got a little surprised by that. So the reason Tim served first in the tiebreaker is because, so if you see the score here, so Tim scored more points in the game that he lost. So there you get to decide if you want to serve or return first, and obviously in singles you want to serve first.
Yeah, what's the benefit of that?
You get to score first.
Oh. Is it different in doubles?
In doubles it can be. So in doubles, so you have 2-on-2. So on the first serve of the game, only one person on that team gets to serve. So then once you get a side out, the other team goes up and both servers get to serve. So there's a little strategy there. If you, do you want one serve at the beginning of tiebreaker, or do you want 2?
I would almost take 2.
So, but then again, if they score a few right off the bat, then you're already down a few points to 0. So that can be a little tough. So there's some strategy in that one, but in singles you take the serve every single time because that's the only way you're scoring in singles.
Oh, looks like Tim used the first serve to his advantage. He's up 2-0. Tito's first serve here in the tiebreaker. Going with the drive serve.
Wow. Did he get that? I don't think he got it. No. That was a great serve, but an even better return. He was
Fantastic return by Tim there. Oh yeah. Seems like he's adjusted well to all variable serves here.
He's drive serving the tiebreaker here. I like the changeup. Because, I mean, just like that. If it's short, you got your lob serve to go right back to. So there's always a saying when you're drive serving, it's either short or ace. So it's either short or you're acing. So you don't want to give them a chance to return the ball because then they could hit it. So if you're short, you get your second serve, you throw it up, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure you guys could hear. We had a BYU crowd going crazy for that one. Okay. Tim up 5-1.
5-1.
I would have liked to see a timeout for sure from Tito by now. See if this goes.
Ooh.
Well,
Kind of jammed him up a little bit there.
yeah. Every time I say that, they score, so maybe I...
You just got to stop talking, I
Yeah,
think.
so if you guys send me some money, I'll say it every time for the player of your choice. Wiping sweat off the eye guards. I do that about every play, it feels like. It's a little humid in that court, actually.
Yeah.
Nice serve. His 2 points have come off ace serves in this tiebreaker. Once he gets in the rally, he's having a little bit of trouble putting the ball down.
Well, as long as he can keep serving it here.
Oof. I almost hit him. It's going to be a tough shot off the glass.
Recovers nicely, though.
Nice shot. Nice get. I think Tim thought it bounced twice.
Ooh.
And that
Just kind of
cracks out.
slipped there.
Slipped, cracked out. Five serving two. Let's see if you can keep it rolling.
Going back with the drive serve.
Short, second serve. Going on the glass. Popped off a little bit. Great shot. See, forehand. Most people's forehands are better than their backhands. So if the ball pops off on there, it's a pretty big setup.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the risk reward with going for that right side glass. Nice return by Jack. He's not going to overpower you, but he's very fast. He gets a lot of balls and he's very consistent.
He's doing a really good job of making Tito uncomfortable right now.
And that's a problem. Yep.
Not quite sure what happened there.
I don't know if any of you guys heard that. It sounds like there's a mic at the front desk was going all wonky.
Oh, and there it is again. I think we should just might as well just turn those off.
We're sending out warning signals. Short serve there. I think if Tito wants to win this, I think he needs to get that drive serve in.
Yeah, these last couple games he's been struggling with that drive serve.
Yeah, I mean the lob serve's getting him. I think they're getting the return he wants. I think, but he's just not putting it down like that. Like he's just flicking it up, set up after set up.
And it seems like Tim has adjusted nicely to those lob serves, though.
Yep. Great rally here. Just Tim on the offense, Tito playing defense. And now we're going defensive battle here. Nope.
Played it off the glass.
Set up, right to him. Oh, he got that. Tim thought it bounced twice. Ref's not calling it. They're playing through. And he wins.
And we'll take that.
And good for him to keep playing through. A lot of players sometimes will stop and turn around and look at the ref, and then the ref's not going to call it. So you lose the rally. That one, you
lose
keep
the
playing
point there.
through, you win the point. Don't let it affect you in the rally as well. Sometimes players they'll kind of slow down the rally, and then they'll lose it just because they're mad at the ref. So they're set up here. Oof, he wants that one back. I know he does. After all these long rallies, it's still 2-5. As a player,
I'm sure the viewers don't hate that, though. Get to watch a little extra racquetball here today.
as a player, I'd be sucking for air right now. Not gonna lie, it's a lot of running in there. Good serve by Tito. All three of his points. I mean, that's not an ace, but not returned. So all three have come on unreturned serves. And you probably won't be getting 11 of those in the tiebreaker, so he needs to
Most likely not.
He needs to pick it up a little bit.
If he was playing me, I would think he would.
I would hope so, but
For all the viewers out there, once upon a time, I once played Ben in a round of racquetball. Did not end well.
Tim taking a timeout here. We will be right back.
All right, coming back after that timeout. Tito with the serve.
Good drive serve there. Gets us set up. Got to go down the line here. Misses it. You guys have a lot of long rallies.
All right.
Timeout that Tim took worked well. I'm a big favor of taking timeouts when you're a returner, not as a server, unless like you really can't find a server and you need to go talk to your camp about like what am I going to do here.
Looks like Tim's trying his hardest not to lose this lead.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Nice little shot there.
That one, I think, probably bounced off that wall about 2 inches. That was
Very
a
low.
fantastic shot.
Good shot. Falling into the right wall as well. 6 serving 4 tiebreaker.
With the drive serve.
Long second serve. I think
Did he call long on that one?
he did.
So was that, did it hit the floor at all?
It did not. So it hits the back wall before it bounces. It's long, and it's second serve. Looks up the lob. Good lob. It's a setup off the back wall. Tito's getting his setups. He's really not putting them down. They're either coming off the back wall or they're hitting the sidewall and bouncing to the middle of the court. And Tim's getting the setup. Skip that one. Tim's forcing them into some tough shots though. So can't just say that Tito's not playing great. I think Tim's
both playing
Tim's
great.
playing really well. And forcing him to hit bad shots. It's always not, oh, this person's not playing well. It's because you're making them uncomfortable, making them hit bad shots.
Oh, from what I learned so far, it seems like there's 2 games being played here: the mind game and the physical game.
Yep, and sometimes the mind one's a bigger one. Your head's not in it, you can just lose. You can lose just as quickly.
Looks like both players are putting some gusto on these returns.
Yeah, they're turning it up a little bit here. Heart's beating a little faster in the tiebreaker. Ball's getting hit a little. Wow. That was fast. Wow. Sliding, falling down, rollout. That is a tough shot. Not one you really practice either.
He's probably feeling great after that hit right there.
That's all reflex.
Got to wipe the sweat off the court.
Yep. These players are sweaty. It's the worst, honestly. When you got to go in there and wipe your own sweat, they should have someone doing that for you.
Yeah.
All right, here we are, 6-4. Short serve. It's all right, though. He's got his second serve. He's going to shoot that. Ooh. 7 serving 4. Creeping closer and closer. Wow. That was a great shot right there.
Goes down to one knee and gets the reward.
Flicks it, rolls it out. That's a tough shot as well.
Oh, with the backhand too.
Those are frustrating as an opponent. You think you killed it, and then all of a sudden it's not, and then they killed it.
Seems like I would be getting frustrated a lot.
Another great get there. See what he does with this. Down the line.
Ooh.
Perfect shot.
Just lets it skate against that side wall.
Down the line is what they say is the best shot in racquetball.
Ooh.
Pinches
just
are very,
about to
pinches
serve.
are very nice, but they look cool. But if you miss them, big setup for your opponent. See on that shot right there, Tito's shots hitting the side wall, then bouncing to the middle. If it didn't, we might be able to win that rally, but still won it.
Tim.
Hope the viewers out there enjoying this. Is a great game. 7-4 tiebreaker. First to 11, win by 1. We're going
Winner
drive
going to the
serve.
finals tomorrow.
Great return by Tim.
He wasn't about to let Tito have another ace on him. Would that be an ace?
That would be if you don't return it, if you don't hit it on the return, it's an ace.
Ah,
I mean, I guess you could technically say it's an ace if they hit it and it doesn't make the front wall, but I only really count. Personally, I only count aces when they don't touch it at all. It's serving 4. I'm gonna say it again. I'd love to see Tito call a timeout.
yeah.
So that probably means he's about to win this rally.
Well, let's see.
Sorry to all BYU fans if you're watching.
Oh,
No, I'd really love to see one.
all right. We
There
are
it
2
is.
points away.
There it is. They finally heard me.
All
1 for 5.
right, we'll be right back.
All right, we are back once again. Tim serving 9-4 in the first semifinals of the Gold 1 semifinals for the men's here. The second one will be at 6 o'clock tonight. Going with that lob serve, and great return by Tito.
Yeah, yours truly, Ben Barron, will be playing
That's
tonight.
true, I'll be playing.
6 o'clock, live stream, or come if you are able.
Yep, that will be against Benjamin Horner, who's also down there watching this match right now.
Another great matchup for all those who are wondering.
I'm hoping mine doesn't go tiebreaker. Unless I lose the first game, then I'd love to see a tiebreaker. But
All right, we got Tito fighting back.
5 serves 9. Let's see if he can get the ball rolling here. Creep back into this game. High lob Z, forehand. Dumps it into the floor. It's a good. He's been getting some good returns off of that. Tito has. I think he's probably going to stick with that.
I would hope so. And he's going back to it.
Shot he wants, wrap around. And Tim blows it out. He's just been putting the ball away consistently. Those pinches of his been really good.
Yeah, it's like you were saying, both these guys aren't going to overpower you, but they will hit you where it counts.
Yep. Nice get there. Thought that was past him. Wow.
Oh man.
Now you can say it.
This
Say it. It's not game point now. It's match.
it's match point. There it is. All right, we got Timothy serving for match point here.
Match point number 1. The last point's always the hardest to get. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh yeah, I would imagine.
I love going for the crack ace if I'm drive serving.
And you got to imagine.
Not a great serve there by Tim. Kicked out right into Tito's sweet spot.
All right, he's working with a 4-point lead though. See if he can hold it.
It's always hardest to close out the match, in my opinion. Some players get better when they're on their heels.
You got to imagine the feeling of a 4 seed, chance going to the finals.
Got to feel pretty good. Beating the 1 seed especially too.
Yeah.
Nice shot there.
Was that a pinch?
That was a pinch.
That was a really good pinch, guys.
That's a great pin. 7 turns 10. Wow. Or it's 7 serves 10. That was bad. Maybe that might get him going a little bit.
I thought that was short. Yeah.
That did look a little short, yeah.
Good call by the ref there.
You got to have a quick eye to see those as a ref.
You got to call it too and stick to your call. Sometimes I'll see refs go to call it, and then the players keep playing, so they won't call it. I'm like, no, you call what you see. Nice get there by Tito. Set up here for Tim. Puts it away. BYU's getting real loud. They've probably got at least 30 people here. I think.
Oh, at least. They've got quite the crowd. Traveling in a pack.
Another timeout serving.
This is an interesting. This is an interesting call.
This one, I think, but we'll see how it goes. We'll be back.
I'm Jessica Parrilla, and I play with yearbooks. A great athlete is make about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once, and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here, so enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
All right, we are back. 10 serving 7. Game point, match point number 2 here. Lob serve to the backhand, going to the ceiling. Shoot that. Yep, down the line. That's going to be hard on the glass. And he buries it. That was a tough shot. The player, you probably got to be a little scared there seeing it on the glass. And if you miss that, game's over.
Tito fought back hard on that one, though.
Saves off match point number 2.
Let's see what drive he goes with here. All right.
That's tough. On the wall, flicks it off the frame. Control. You buy the whole racket. You buy the whole racket is what they say. Z-serve forehand. Around the world. Tough shot.
Jammed him up, got it back. Ooh.
That's going to be a replay.
Yeah.
Yep. Good call. He would have had that for sure.
Mm-hmm. I really like seeing the sportsmanship both these guys are carrying with them right now.
Dude, both very nice people, playing honest. I like it.
Definitely high stress right now, but
stealing again. That's going to be tough in that glass corner. That might be a problem.
Getting it carried the wall.
That's match.
Oh.
Wow.
And it looks like
that was a great game right there.
Jack has just taken Tito.
Going crazy.
Congratulations, Jack.
The 1 seed goes down.
All right. Well, you'll see Jack tomorrow in the finals at 1:30 here at ASU Fitness Center. I'm Andy Lefevre.
I'm Ben Barron.
Thank you guys for watching.